I have no excuse. Hi everyone, my name is Brittany for Brittany Loves Reading, and today I'm going to talk about a few authors that I have not read from before, but that I'm dying to try as soon as I possibly can, either fit their books into a video or into a vlog, or even just have a mood read with. There's so many authors that I would love to read from. I've had my eye on their books for a long time for various reasons and just have not had a chance to pick them up. And I want to. I'm sure there are many other authors I could have put on this list, but I was looking at my shelves, scrolling through Goodreads, and these were the 5 or 6 authors that really stood out to me as ones that I cannot believe I haven't tried yet, and I am really desperately wanting to read one or all of their books. The first author on this list has to be Brandon Sanderson. I have been wanting to read both the Skyward series and Mistborn for so long. Somehow I have not read either of those yet, and I do not know how that is possible. I love epic high fantasy. I don't love sci-fi as much, but I do still read sci-fi from time to time, and both genres are something that I do enjoy. So the fact that he writes both fantasy and sci-fi are things that definitely have my eye on some Brandon Sanderson books. Like I said, the 2 series that definitely stick out to me are Mistborn. I feel like Mistborn is something that every fantasy reader has read, and I have not, so I need to. And I've heard amazing things about Skyward as well. So I need to pick up these books soon and finally try Brandon Sanderson. Courtney Summers made this list because Courtney Summers wrote Sadie, and Sadie has a podcast element to the book. Frankly, I love a book that has a podcast element, and I've heard amazing things about Sadie in particular. I have it on my shelves, and I still don't know why I haven't picked it up. Courtney Summers also wrote The Project, which is also another book that is on my TBR, and I would love to get to very soon. I definitely want to try multiple Courtney Summers books. I know so many people love this author, and I feel like I'm missing out, especially on a book that features a podcast. If you go to Goodreads and look at the book that has been on my Goodreads the longest, it is Stalking Jack the Ripper by Kerri Maniscalco. I have been wanting to read this book for like 4 years. I haven't read it yet. This series looks so interesting with this true crime historical element, and the whole series looks so interesting to me. I also really have my eye on the Kingdom of the Wicked series, also by Kerri Maniscalco. I have read nothing by this author, but both of these series are on my list and have been on my list for a long time. I still cannot believe I have not read Stalking Jack the Ripper yet. Like I said, it is my oldest thing on my want to reads on Goodreads. Since I am a person who is constantly telling you all how much I love fairy tale retellings, which is true, I love a retelling series, it should come as a shock that I have not read a Marissa Myers book. I have not read the Lunar Chronicles, I've not read the Gilded series, I have not read any of Marissa Myers' books. I have no excuse for this because I want to read them so desperately. They're so well loved. They're fairy tale retellings of cyborgs. Like, I have put them on TBRs and for various reasons didn't have time to get to them. Why I haven't, I have no excuses. I have no excuses. I need to read Marissa Meyer soon, like tomorrow. I need to try these well-loved fairy tale retellings. Another author that I still cannot believe I haven't read the books from is Erin Morgenstern. I own The Night Circus. I own The Starless Sea. Why I haven't read them, I have no idea, because I've heard most people describe this as very lyrical and flowery writing, which is actually something that I love in books. I love when writing is beautiful and descriptive, and I love when it's quotable, and I just want to highlight and tab the whole book. Do I annotate books very often? No. But when there's flowery writing, that's all I want to do. I just want to highlight every beautiful passage in a book. And I've heard that that is what Erin Morgenstern's writing is like. So why I haven't read The Night Circus and why I haven't read The Starless Sea is literally beyond me. The last author that is going on this list is S.A. Chakraborty. How I have not read the Daevabad trilogy yet, again, I don't know. I haven't. But I've had my eye on it for ages. I want to read this series so much because I've heard so many amazing things about this series. That may be why I haven't picked this up. I'm a bit intimidated just because it is A, super chunky, and B, so well loved that I'm nervous that it won't live up to the hype that I have in my head from everyone loving this trilogy. But I need to read City of Brass and finally read a book by this author. I've also had my eye on The Adventures of Amina Al-Sarafi. I know this book was not as well loved as the City of Brass trilogy, but I've still had my eye on it and would definitely be interested in trying this pirate book. So those are the 6 authors that I have not read from that I am dying to read from. Maybe I should do an author taste test for some of these authors, or even a read a series video to get me to finally try some of these. If you'd like to see any of those, either an author taste test or a read a series from one of these authors, comment down below. I'd love to hear what you'd like to see me do on this channel because I'm interested in doing any of these authors in pretty much any of the series I've mentioned. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.